and welcome back to RSG Endless Space 2, Episode 4. So, you should be refunded on those, right? You lied to me. Can you run out? Yo, tell me. You have 2 probes. Somehow. Do they have to move? It might be that they have to move. What? B10-6805 Solar Nebula discovered. This shaped cloud of gas and dust, that will eventually escalate into a protostar and planetary system. For now, the nebula is a vast swirling of danger and opportunity. The kindling materials of the center slowly warming over millennia. The whole halo glitters with the remnants of dead stars and dust. Interesting. Yeah, now you have 2 probes. They have to move. God, oh my god. I didn't realize. That was stupid of me. Okay, I didn't realize. You. Can I delete you? Still going. Primus. Studying life form. Let's see, and everything's being built. Okay. I feel like an idiot because I just realized I didn't move that one. Builders United Empire. Influencing an strategy-based faction. Let's click on the technology screen in the control panel in order to learn more. Once the clearing system, we need to learn more about special attributes of gameplay. Like most factions, the United Empire can unlock new technology using the science research to research them. Technology from the technology if you want to learn more. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I know. Population gained. What happened to the other ones that I had? The guys that I found. Buy out outgoing construction ships using influence rather than dust. So there are buildings will increase your influence even though they're built using industry. Oh, okay. Whoa. This is new. And does not waste time on individual population desires, rather they gather governors and systems. That political affair of the empire, of course, influential governors here more wary weight in the thing. Intimidate citizens. Strong fidelity to competitors, ideal if the chosen party is not one of the favorites. Normal colonies. Reinforce intimidation. Provides a strong boost to selected political party. Very well supported. Why should I care? Industrialists. Political party industrials progress is something that happens brick by brick, system by system. Telling about pollution and education are treated with improved factories, technology, and more advanced schools. Advanced societies can build their way out of the problems. Militarists, you win or you die. Population with a militarist ideology understands very well that. The survival of the race is ultimately predicted on one thing alone: shake competitors. Under this regime, your citizens will endorse laws that privilege military development over all other metrics. Warmongers unite. That's not me at all. That's Windfall Builders. Somewhat justified, don't always have the greatest reputation when it comes to completing projects on time and on budget. Tend to drag things out, especially major public works funded by the government. But while this, however, can help alleviate the issue by offering attractive dust completion bonuses. Oh. There are 6 political parties in law categories: militarists, scientists, ecologists, pacifists, religious, and industrialists. Crucially, the leading political parties of your Senate determine the categories of laws you can pass, and the active panel things. Okay, so that... Toys for Bullet. What the f... Laws will come after each election. Select the you should press button. Super tax X. No matter how well you try to sell, when taxes go up, nobody's happy. Only to a revolution, this lays hike in value added tax causes some discontent in the population. I don't really need that. Cram exam tent. Okay. Yeah, the standard of education know what it should be. Students at all levels of additional courses in math, science, and technology. Additional effort to improve technical knowledge pays off. A lot of unhappy scholars out there. Toys for boys. For a really new way to turn technology and science development into new cool gadgets is always much better for simply coming up with new ways for the average citizen to waste time and resources for personal pleasure. New colony. Every little is good news from the frontiers of the Empire. And this legislation helps to formalize and encourage a feel-good factor through the founding of a new colony or in a distant world. Thus, instituting an official period of national celebration, this rule further fosters on the whole population's contentment, lowering the barriers for industrial expansion. Because war effort surges on, industrialist lobbies have presented a law that would help them increase output at shipyards across this empire. It only asks for a few key safety regulations to be suspended, complete with the promises of one internally self-regulate to minimize likely increased risk of workplace things. Pass that. Laying down the law. Past laws immediately apply to their powerful effects on the Empire. However, an upkeep and influence must be played based on the number of systems owned and law powered. If playing this game becomes impossible, then the laws start becoming abrogated progressively. I don't know what that means. Nuclear Oh. Empires. Various systems of Zyphreium 3, apparently. Empire. Remember, information is power. Hover the cursor over the side panel to learn the United Empire's faction, affinity, and traits. Understanding and utilizing these characters are vital to success. United Empire. The Empire is theoretically under the control of a central monarchy. The rate of expansion means that the society cannot be ruled that way effectively. In fact, systems of the colonial diaspora are colonized by designated corporations work hand in hand with the Ministry of Investment and Development. Security is involved as well due to the need for native and alien pacification, security forces, defense, and surveillance. As will can use influence to buy out star system improvements, research technology, and purchase resources on the marketplace. Imperials. Capacity is humanized of economic and stuff. Expansionist 1, minus 25 over colonization penalty on your empire. Just 2 plus 25% xenologistics. When they wish to make trade. Oh. So we have that automatically? Rural agriculture. Can I change? I don't like looking at victory. See, I don't like thinking of, like, winning, because that means the game's over. Megas and Endless Galaxy. Victory Hexagon displays 6 different ways the victory can be attained, shows your current position in each category. An Empire summary screen gives very useful overview of your Empire star system, your ability to perform most of the common system actions, queuing, construction, searching, curiosity, moving populations. So, how does Empire merge? Oh my god. Okay, we're done. Okay. What is this? Oh. It actually went and took that from Heke. What is this? Oh, that. And Promise 5. Done. Soul Quest Starter, Chapter 1, A Hidden Rebellion, Part 1. So a knife through your heart. You joke, Audrey, you say, knowing that Sheridan never jokes. Sheridan? Shake his head, the weapon signatures leave no doubts. You stare at a starfield aim of growing United Empire fleet fired upon by a fellow UE vessel of sleek design. How old? 25 solar cycles at least, your Imperial Majesty. I think there must be an outpost out there somewhere. On 25 twists, there's no reactionary rebellion. There's something fermented decades ago, meticulously planned, kept hidden from a military-like focus. Few would possess the courage and resources and sheer iron will see through such an undertaking. Do such a thing, you thought that uprising was a thing of a past, crushed forever when you, sons of Duke Antonov, finally united the Empire all those years ago. Heart chills. Could Lena, a bitter, ungrateful Lena, have had such a above, or maybe it was Hadri, so-called first protector Hadri Linko, so near and yet so far from the seat of power. Perhaps it was, Petra Mandzuki. She could have traced her line to the great Mizari clans who lusted over greater power. No, 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 this way lies madness. The loyal subjects, I'll find the perpetrator slowly and methodically. You cling to thought, lie flying in an ocean of dark musings. Have you cast what is your command, your Imperial Majesty? Moral response, effective response is to turn to violence, or at least its threat. We'll grow our glorious armies, march across the stars, and the enemy will know we come for them. It is we will need punishing, but the foot soldier of this rebellion we better treat as weak, misguided souls. Those who would learn of the financial inductment the Emperor is offering for information. Better to keep this matter private, or else be made a laughingstock. Sending a small fleet to can deal with the rebel outposts discreetly and efficiently is the right response. Fine. No need punishing. Okay. Hey, look at that. I have enough. So life form's done, which means Primus needs some attending to now. No, it doesn't. You go back. And on the way, it should actually generate a new drone if I'm understanding that correctly. Oh, it's this one that's getting it, right? No, apparently it isn't. Everyone here in Rebellion. Dust buys army, builds fleets, and gets tongues waggling. The rebel outpost fell easily. Named Trade's reach as warning to others. The biggest shock ever was that interview. Your sister Lena wasn't blessed with only one child, Victoria. She had another, an identical twin, Julinkia. What is this? Tremor in time. Somebody flicked the switch that should have been left in the off position. The store's doomsday device is created by the Endless, and judging by the quantum shifts in reality, it has just been triggered. Fortunately, the power supplied has to be been low enough that the effect is relatively minor. There's a trap. It reduces 0. Try to resolve the problem, it seems you're trapped. Janky, the trader, refuses to speak. She is too young to be the true mastermind beyond the rebellion. But of that individual's identity, there's no clue. You will not sanction any violence against your sister's blood, telling which is in solitary confinement in the deepest depths of your Inquisitor's redoubt. Claims to have never laid eyes upon the girl, claims she must have been rustled away at birth and raised by those who plot against the Empire. Of her twin, Victoria, there is no sign. The girl going to the ground as soon as she heard the news that she wasn't a lone child. Out of shock or something you don't know, you need time to untangle this dark web. There might be no more, but the fact ever exists in the first place haunts your days and disturbs your nights. You really trust. Every day you grow a little older, and a little closer to the day you'll no longer be able to lead this great empire. So now's the time to name the Emperor-elect. Consolidate your power while you still hold it. 3 candidates are obvious. First Brigadier Hadri Lenko, bodyguard for so many years and here among the Empire. Lena, as your own flesh and blood sister, a woman who, despite her smoldering errors, would make an iron leader. He is of all us on the throne. Should it be Peter Monterita, the brilliant head of advanced research Roman who's pioneered chilling technologies that have transformed your army's fortunes, someone who could grasp opportunities in a new starfaring area. You need peace of mind is hard to find. Join that individual rebellion ringleader, though, you will have no repeals, but it must be sown. It's human as you must. Shin is right. Choice for Emperor-elect, strong, respected, and a man who will surely echo your own style, given the length of time he stood by your side. As naming, you should build a fitting ship. When you can no longer lead this great Emperor of Zavas, reign the seat of power, then will be Emperor-elect. A fitting tribute should be constructed to mark this great honor you bestowed upon her. Peter. I think I'm gonna go with that again. Peter can truly do the Empire justice as we travel the star, scientist, realist, leader, not one to shy away from a hard decision. You will strengthen the Empire science based on her naming. You discovered a system in a distant constellation. Do you know how to reach it? In order to travel without lanes, to unlock the technology baryonic shield in stage 2 of science and exploration quadrant. You can also use the search. Okay. Wasn't all their movement destroyed though? Oh, Leo doesn't have a connection? Yeah, and they can't move. There's reach. Binary star. Wait, what? Boreal okay, we have it apparently. To provide by dense magnetic cores of molten iron, boreal planets allow scientists to explore a range of atmospheric, electromagnetic, and cosmic ray interaction in chilly climate. Expect hardwoods and shaggy-haired mammals. Friendly locals. The inhabitants can be classified in one of two ways. Those who view you as friends, those who view you as dinner. Fortunately, this is the former case. When colonists adaptation to local ecosystemers permit a high density of population than it's common on a planet of this size. I guess we're doing that. I guess we are playing a full game, aren't we? This is a way more, like, less of a tutorial thing than Endless Space. This tutorial was, I guess, because Endless Space's tutorial was literally just an actual game, and it's just like, hey, by the way, we'll teach you stuff. Because there's no influence stuff yet. Yeah. You know what, I'll be honest with you, I didn't actually necessarily mean that, but we'll go with it. Friends pros with more power and wider spectrums for scanning as well as can reveal uncommon resources. What? Intergalactic Technology Center. AITER. Vast complex of laboratories, classrooms, and offices is unique in the galaxy, bringing together experts and researchers together in challenging scientific and technological issues. Not your marvel in itself, the building promises enormous gains in scientific as well as practical applications. Is there a wonders thing? There's bound to be. Eh. Huh. Interesting. We need to take Ida as well. I might go and just take... yeah. Oh, cool. Or a ship can actually move. What is this? You occur every 20 turns, so you can select the political party you want to support. Depending on your government, you have access to several things. Industrialists. Well, the galaxy is vast enough to know that faith and science are not incompatible. They're nevertheless beings for whom a political and devout mindset brings greater peace of mind and well-being than all the gadgets of advanced technology. Ecologists respect the environment as it is rather than changing it to suit their needs is important to ecologists. They are less convinced than others that factories and research labs are the answers. Sometimes do less with a lower impact rather than more. Scientists. Science-focused political mindset, your population support laws and policy that foster scientific advancement, planetary welfare, technological development, and an ideology of rational, evidence-based thinking that benefits all. Pacifists. For pacifists, laws and policies that promote peace between races not only minimize bloodshed, but mostly strengthen economic and cultural wealth. This ideology, your population will support stances that oppose warfare, prosperity through peace. You can view the election results in individual systems. Promise representatives. Do say we have our one ecologist. Elections are over. Experience game minus split through long-term presence of Senate. Established. And you can see the new composition of your Senate. and learn if any new laws have been unlocked. Be warned though, some action will trigger unforeseen consequences, and uprising by a disgruntled splinter group, unhappy result, or perhaps even evidence of any political fraud coming to light. Oh no. General Miser's Act. Reason is that it makes more sense to maximize what you have on hand than go out and look for more. This framework requires mining and processing companies like to maximum resources extracted. Others being somewhat spiritually minded on account of their passion for all living things, sometimes be a little irrational. So it takes full advantage of such mindset, encouraging ideas that visits seminars can up fertility rates. It works, like homeopathy, belief is key to efficacy. The center system Heka has barely slowed from super light speed when a belt of rock circling one of the planets starts to peel off and head towards you in a carefully calibrated collision course. Your inertia and momentum unfortunately occurs strain. Considering we'll leave you vulnerable but may provide things. You come far in research technology, but news some ship modules can't be used on civilian ship hulls. Ship hulls can be found via I was worried because there was that attack thing. I was like, oh no, not again. Military ship hulls can be found via technologies in the Empire Development Quadrant. Okay. Shielding is working. Vacuum protection! And then I need to actually do industrial since I've done so little. Vacuum protection, better understanding of the interaction between material surfaces and hard vacuums allows more hardy space-critical systems to be created. What? Okay. That's gonna be for this episode though, so if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. See ya!